One of my youngest girls a few years ago, after Ryan's gospel talk on Wednesday, she stayed behind after campfire and then pulled me aside. She prayed and asked Jesus into her heart. And she was just so excited and so full of joy that we went out into the field in front of the birdcage and ran around and spun and laughed. And it was just a really sweet moment where I got to see the Lord's kindness and His heart for His children.
Camp is just a perfect place for sharing the gospel with kids. You have your time for working on the Bible booklet, and you have your time for, you have unit campfire, you have porch talks, you have all these things throughout Bible class, all these things throughout the day that are centered around the gospel and the Bible. I think that's what keeps bringing me back to camp, is knowing that the heart of the leaders and the heart of the people you're working with is for Christ.
The biggest blessing of working at camp is being able to see younger people who I'm able to have an influence on, see them eventually come on to staff or do other things in ministry, and get to see the impact that camp has had on their walk with Christ and on their personal lives.
The reason I keep returning each summer is because there's something truly special about camp. When you are pulling into the gravel driveway and you see that old wooden sign, there's something in you that just gets really excited. No matter how many times I return to camp, if it's just running to the store and coming back, something inside of me gets really excited, and I think a lot of us experience that.
Throughout my whole life, camp has been a constant place of encouragement for me. I have seen the Lord working, and He has blessed me so incredibly with the staff at Cedar Lake. They have seen things in me that I have never seen in myself.
I keep coming back to camp because camp has really taught me how to live a lifestyle of ministry. Taking your whole summer away and not getting to go to the beach with your friends and stuff, that's not ideal, but it's so worth it when you are getting to see the kingdom being furthered by your time there, and it's just so fruitful.
I'm not just seeing God use me to work in kids' lives, but I've also seen Him work in my life. Camp has really helped me to grow in my relationship with God.
Just the community is an encouragement to my faith and helps me to stay consistent in sharing the gospel with people.
We're not one of the camps that has millions of campers, but we're small. That way, because of our size, the counselors and staff are able to be intentional with their campers.
The people I most want to hang out with are there. I'm able to see lives change, see the fruit of the Spirit grow. I don't feel like I'm missing out on a thing.
Camp has seen me in so many seasons, and I know that every time I come back, I'm met with love and grace. It's just a place that feels like home, and I can't wait to see what the future has in store for camp.